Repairing a relationship can be difficult. We've probably all been in that space, either when we were younger, learning how to live in a world and emotionally regulate ourselves and communicate effectively, that we have probably shattered some relationships with our parents, maybe with our siblings or some friends, and of course, into adulthood. We can often do that as well, even if the majority of the time we're healthy people. There can be times where we're stressed, have high anxiety, maybe another intense emotion, or just energy is low, and we create a disconnection. And that's okay. Creating disconnections is really okay because we're human and things happen. It's where we learn how to take accountability and build that reconnection to what truly matters there. And of course, as parents now, we are teaching our children how to do just that. So, welcome to another episode in parenting in the area of emotional safety, creating a safe place to feel repairing after disconnection. No parent gets it right all the time. We lose our patience, we say things we regret, we walk away when we should have stayed. But love isn't measured by perfection, it's measured by repair. Repair is the bridge that turns mistakes into moments of connection. So it's how your child learns that love can survive conflict. That even when emotions get big, the relationship is strong enough to come back together. So in today's episode, we'll explore how to repair after disconnection and how to apologize without shame, rebuild trust, and teach your child that love can bend without breaking. So the power of I'm sorry. How hard is it for any of us sometimes to take accountability, to come back and apologize for where we went wrong and talk about how maybe we're trying to fix it. So apologies in parenting aren't about weakness, they're about modeling accountability. When you tell your child, I shouldn't have yelled, that wasn't okay, I am sorry, you're not giving away authority, you're giving them language for repair. How important is it for us as adults to have that language? So you're teaching them that relationships can heal and that mistakes don't end love. Children who are apologized to learn that being wrong isn't dangerous. They grow up believing that they can own their actions without losing belonging. So practice this. After a moment of disconnection, find a quiet time and say, I love you. I got upset earlier and I wish I had handled that differently. You didn't deserve that tone. Keep it short, sincere, and free from excuses. Your humility becomes their emotional blueprint. So repair through connection, not guilt. Sometimes we overcorrect. We feel so guilty about losing patience that we try to erase that moment or overcompensate. But guilt centers us, not the child. True repair centers connection. It might sound like that was a tough moment for both of us. I was frustrated and I took it out on you. I'm working on that. This kind of honesty teaches emotional safety. Your child learns that they don't have to hide from hard feelings. Remember, repair doesn't erase what happened, it restores the relationship. Sometimes we end up hurting it so much that it may take time to restore it and to rebuild trust. But when it comes to our children, what a great teaching moment to teach them that and to teach them in such a way that we teach them accountability, emotional regulation, and effective communication, and that life really does have consequences, even if we're taking accountability for what we did. And when repair is consistent, it becomes part of your family rhythm, a normal, healthy way to connect after conflict. So teaching resilience through rupture. Every rupture holds an opportunity. When your child sees you take responsibility and come back with love, you're showing them that relationships can survive imperfection. You're teaching that it's safe to make mistakes, that love isn't fragile, and that growth often happens right after conflict. So here's an example. After an argument, you might sit together and say, "We both got frustrated. What can we do next when we start to feel that way?" This shifts the moment from blame to teamwork, from fear to collaboration, and as your child grows, they'll carry that pattern into friendships, school, and someday their own families. And this is really what we want to get them to. Taking accountability, effectively communicating their emotions, emotionally regulating themselves, and really being as independent of an adult. So that just means they're not dependent and having to live with somebody or not knowing how to effectively take care of themselves. That is what we're trying to teach them so they can go on to live a healthy lifestyle and hopefully, if they want to, create healthy families as well. So repair teaches resilience through love. Repair isn't about being perfect. It's about being present after imperfection. It's what transforms conflict into connection and teaches your child that love can be trusted. And all we have to do is go back to our own childhood to know if we were taught that or not. If maybe we were taught it a little bit, maybe not so much on the other side. And what are we doing today to not only teach ourselves this, become eternally a better person, but now teaching our children this as well. So this week, practice one small act of repair. If you lose patience, come back with gentleness, even hours later, and simply say, "I'm sorry, I still love you, let's start again." And take a few moments to journal on these reflections. What does repair look like in my home? And how do I want my child to remember our hard moments? Next week, we'll explore teaching emotional literacy, how to help your child understand and navigate their emotions with confidence. Until then, remember, love isn't about never breaking, it's about always coming back. Here's the comment section. Comment anything on this video, anything about your own childhood that maybe is making it harder today or making it easier for you today too. Anything about parenting at all. And if you're having a hard time commenting, let's use one of these questions. What does repair look like in my home? And if repair isn't going very well in your home, how do you want that to look starting now and going forward from there? If this video resonated with you at all, take a deep breath before you go. Let what you heard settle in. Know that you are not alone on this journey. You definitely don't have to do it all at once. If you're feeling it, give this video a like so others can find it more easily. Share it with somebody that you think could benefit from it. Subscribe for new content of every day and every week. And remember, here we take tiny steps, real talk, and honest healing. Here's some journals and children's workbook and book that I've created to go hand in hand with these videos to just help us create healthier behaviors, maybe become aware of some things that we weren't aware of, and decrease any unhealthy behaviors we may have. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to this video, and I hope you have a great day.